Okay, advertisement sign on 20.
Alright, I gave you guys all a 20 map. And Richard brought me this packet to put a sign. Now, I've been working on two different things. I've been working on an advertisement sign because I would assume that you wouldn't want the welcome sign right on the highway. Or you do. But I have these advertisement signs that sit on the highway that you could put, you know, early and the restaurants and things like that, that we could look into putting them right on Highway 20. Or we could look into a city sign on Highway 20.
But that, you gotta have permission from the landowner or something.
Well, all of them you do.
Yeah.
Because they're going to go on private property.
Oh, private property, okay. Oh, that's private property too?
That would be two. If you look on that map, right now all that property is borrowed out. And once the DOT doesn't use that, they can sell it back to the landowner. And then we could get permission. Shirley was saying we need to get moving on this. And we need to get on DOT and see where they're going to be at. But this isn't going to be completed until 2013.
So what you're saying,
if we apply for the grant in 2011, we'll still have till March of 2013 to have it up. We could do that, or we could start really working on it.
So you're saying some of this ground will be sold back to the landowner,
yeah.
and it's not going to be all like
right. And I don't
some
know
of this here is going to be a borrow pit.
Somebody would let us put a sign here.
I think this whole thing was a borrow pit.
Yeah. To go over top of 71.
The K Tibbles.
Then we would have to go for the road.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, aren't they
if we
bridge
do
that over 71?
Yeah.
Then we
So this is
would
going to
have
be
to go
a
a little
lake
further
coming
out.
here.
Like, you know, as you're coming in,
This here
is your
becomes a
exit, so
lake.
you would probably
But we
want it up
borrow
in this area anyway.
Huh?
You're going to run here
Right.
from the east end.
So these, we don't need a permit from DOT, we just need the permission from the landowner to put that sign up. And so, you know, it's up to you guys what you want me to pursue. We have the Sac County Endowment Grant that needs to be applied for by December 1st or December 31st, I can't remember which one, but
of this year.
But we have to have all the prices in, we have to have all the ducks in a row.
Where would you propose putting that?
That's the $60,000 question.
Yeah,
Well,
we're going to have
I would
one
say
window
bridge.
left and one.
See, and I didn't know if you would want a welcome sign up here on here, or you would want this over in 71 when you're getting off and you're coming into town. So that's why I gave you guys two signs.
Sign on the road and put a nicer one close to the
I wouldn't want them to miss early.
Ready? So you could put this nice sign here.
Now, are those permanent, those signs there, or
These
just
are.
Yeah.
something that's on a
It's like it's on a billboard.
billboard?
Right, it's like the one going up Storm Lake, advertising Storm Lake to you.
Yeah.
It's the same type of deal.
Probably like the lighthouse, I guess, just.
So I could pursue all this now and apply for that endowment grant in December, or we could start the process and apply for the next December endowment grant.
Which it's not going up till the road.
Well, there's a
Right.
schedule. What's that one schedule? It shows,
Oh, yeah,
it's the
2013.
first time it's been
Did I
in
see
writing.
this one in there?
Yeah. That's the first time it's been in writing.
I thought, well, see, this our stretch is 2013.
They're going to go past 2012.
I'm sure they'll be digging.
I thought I stuck that in there for you guys.
My understanding was that they were going to have, in that borrow pit, they're going to have to let that sit for a little bit so that the land is stable before they do a whole lot with it.
So, and I don't know, you may want to come out
They've
with
got to
it.
have all the grade work done
Yeah.
through the winter.
I would think so too.
Before they can pay that.
Exactly.
Well, 2013 is supposed to be done. Concrete poured and everything.
Magnifier on the car.
It's just blurry. It doesn't make any, it'll just be a bigger blur.
Bigger blur.
It would be nice to do something like that, but I guess I'm a visual person and I want to, it'd be nice to see what this is really going to look like, that we put our sign in the right spot.
If you want to apply for those signs, the library is interested in applying for a SAC endowment grant for a library sign to go to the front of the building. And I told them, check on what it is for just the library or the library/city building to see how much it would be. We could apply for an endowment grant.
They need a roof on the library first.
I don't know.
Well, I thought you said it was leaking.
Well, it is leaking, but Ray hasn't been able to get in there and see it.
Well, I was on the roof, and I don't see anything up there. Unless it's where the shingles come up to meet the other one, they just butted up.
Is it leaking inside the
I don't know
library?
where it's leaking. I've never been in there. I don't have to-
There's on the ceiling, towards this side, there's a...
In the middle part,
No, it's more towards that wall.
Yeah, it's on the north,
that's where,
by northeast.
so they peaked the rafters on the north side to the middle. Because it was all flat at one time. And that's the only thing I could think of, unless it's right where it's hooked together with the center. But I don't know that much about it.
But is it wet when it rains? Is it?
Not always. It's not, I mean, it depends on the type of rain. I don't think
There's some water
it's
coming in from someplace.
from the direction the rain's going, I don't think it is.
I think we need some ideas from our citizens, what they would like to see on a city sign.
Yeah.
Put that in the newsletter and see what kind of ideas they come up with.
Good idea.
Do you want me to start getting some type of pricing, or do you guys really want to wait until this has progressed further? Do you want to wait?
Well, for the signs on there, on the road, but for something here, we still have to figure out what the location is going to be. And
Those are just some ideas from Connect signs.
kind of like this, because you could put the same on both sides. Same with that.
I should put it that.
The signs are $85 a square foot.
I know Gallows just put one of those up.
Yeah.
I'll call over there and ask them.
Yeah, and I talked
It
to
is put
Cody
up.
Gold and a couple of other people who moved just recently.
No.
But the brickwork is separate from the
Yeah,
sign.
no side put 202.
Yeah.
It looked very nice.
And that's who did it. This Kness Signs did that. Their design.
And that's where they go.
Urbandale.
Okay.
So,
We checked with Vance Lundell down there at Otovo too, but those are smaller signs.
yeah, I talked to him. He said he was kind of disappointed in the size of the sign. He had wished they
Yeah.
would have been bigger.
I would, yeah, but they put 4 of them up.
Yeah, they go all directions.
Yeah. And we would just need 2. Actually, we only need 1 if we put it on both sides. That's 3-dimensional with painted
He said you can go with a wood or a foam, but the foam holds up longer and it holds the paint. You don't have to keep, taking it in every few years and having it touched up.
Is that one foam?
This one is actually some type of machinery. I don't use that anymore. But this one, that's a wood. This one's a foam. You go with less, not so bright colors too. The sign holds up a lot longer, he said. And I believe this is a foam as well.
Darker brick background, I guess. I don't care.
Do you want to put some ideas out there for people to look at, or you just want to have them?
Don't give me any ideas, because then they won't be creative.
Okay. Oh, I didn't.
But you may have to show them what you're looking at.
Okay.
With a suggestion.
Well, with, what do we want to come up with the dimensions? That at least give them some dimensions so they can maybe do a scale model of a sign. So one out here. But 12 large.
It's about 18 by,
And do we
8
want,
by 18
do we
or
want to
20.
put it in the park like we talked about once before? Do we want to put it on the north side near,
Or somebody else can mow around it.
I never thought about that.
Well, I think what she's looking at is like for signs right on 20.
I think they need to be on 20.
Yeah.
The welcome sign, like this, on 20, or the advertisement billboard?
There's what advertising on the road and have those when you come into town.
In town, yeah.
Before you hit the park.
People are going to be coming in, right?
You're going to be coming in through the north,
Right.
so you're going to need one on or about here or there.
We'll leave that one up.
Not on that
Till the
property.
wind blows.
On that property. They'll let us-
Probably, yeah.
They probably won't let us on.
Right here on the fence line.
Yeah, right up against there.
Dennis's.
Okay, so if we're going to get input from the communities through the newsletter, do you want me to, I'm just going to put a hold on this probably till next year's endowment grant?
I think so.
Okay.